This comment says slavery was a long, long time ago.
Got a funny story, but I'm not going to say anybody's name because I don't want to get them in trouble or incriminate anybody. But some forms of slavery are more recent than you think. And if you're watching this video, more than likely, I'm going to tell you this story of when slavery was around during your lifetime. So everybody knows I hang with some of the richer classes of people, and I live on a golf course. So I was at a golf course once, and I was golfing with some buddies of mine. We had some alcohol going, but one guy was really, really nice to me, like awkwardly nice, and he was just like, "Oh man, thank you for everything you did." I was like, "Dude, just like shut the fuck up. Like, why are you being so?" I don't know. He just kept on being weird the whole damn time, and then he said, "Yo, man, I'm gonna tell you something about me, and you can't be mad." And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead. This is gonna get good, because you know when you hear that shit, you know, you try not to judge, but you just judge because that's his way." He stated that he benefited from slavery, and I was like, okay, cool, man. Maybe your great-great-grandfather some shit, probably had some slaves in the 1800s or some shit like that. And, you know, don't worry about it. You didn't have nothing to do with it, right? So we're good. He was like, nah, man, like my fathers had slaves. It's like, motherfucker, you're not even that old. And so now I'm intrigued. So I said, just break it down for me. I'm kind of interested to see what you're saying. So his grandfather had a company, right? The grandfather died and left it to his dad. And then the dad was going over the books and looking at like the history of the people and the people he worked with. And he noticed that the people was, extremely underpaid, almost like a quarter an hour, right? They made them work 15, 16 hours a day. They lived on the premises, right? And at their house or this premise, the place they lived, they didn't have access to TV. They didn't have access to the internet. They didn't have access to anything. Mind you, this was in the fucking 90s. And the money they saved up, they could request things, just like things around the house, toiletries and that type of shit like that. And what happened is they would make a list, and then they would go out and pick it up for them and hand it to them and take part of their check. The dad said, this ain't fair. This ain't right. So he gave them access to the internet, music, and just normal shit in the 90s. And he gave them the option to leave the property if they wanted to. Some of them left, but some of them stayed because shit, that's all they know. You know, this is fucking 30 years ago. People say that black people aren't affected by slavery. 30 fucking years. 1990. He said his family was embarrassed about it, and that's why he felt bad talking to me, but hey, I don't care. But that's crazy, right? Like and follow, and I'll give you more details about the video. Comment, I'll answer the questions. It's crazy.